The Senate is set to recall Senator Abdul Ningi from his 3-month suspension. Senate President Godswill Akpabio disclosed this while answering questions from reporters on arrival from the Inter-Parliamentary Union meeting in Geneva, Switzerland. Akpabio said the Senate will soon review the 3-month suspension it slammed on Ningi for claiming that the 2024 budget was allegedly padded with a sum of 3.7 trillion naira. Ningi had on Thursday, in a letter written by his counsel, Felicity, gave Akpabio 7 days to recall him or face legal action. Akpabio told reporters that even though he is not in the said letter, it is already receiving due attention. To discuss this, and joined by Public Affairs Analyst Katch Ononuju. Katch, it's good to see you. Thanks for giving us your time. It's not yet.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
It's not yet 3 months. Issues raised have yet to be satisfactorily addressed, yet Ningi is set to be recalled. According to Akpabio, the Senate is a family. What is a suspension? He asked. So I'm going to ask you now. Let's start from there. What is the purpose of suspension?
Well, you will understand that the Senate, as Akpabio said, is a family. It's an internal affair of the Senate. And Senator Ningi knows going to court would not bring him any relief. So it's still something that could be resolved internally. And I think they've gone around about it the best way. Talk to yourselves, because if you don't agree, you will keep going back to court and the Senate will keep telling you it's an internal affair. So they have done the right thing, gone through the internal family way to talk to Senator Akpabio and his colleagues. And yes, they will be bringing back Ningi, and that's what it is. It's happened before, and it can always be resolved in the same old way.
You say Ningi could reconsider, but he's actually used his counsel, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Felicity, to write a letter asking to be recalled within 7 days. There are those who are saying that it could be that the Senate President is just dancing to that tune. His response is primarily an offshoot to that letter. Otherwise, probably actions would not be taken. What's your reaction to that?
Oh, no. What Falana is doing has no inference into what Akpabio is doing. If you take Falana's part, it will take very long. We've been here before. It's always talk to the Senate President politely, and they will go behind themselves and bring their members back. If you allow it to go to court, it will take all the times, and they will tell you it's an internal affairs of the Senate and that they have their own ways. And that doesn't really pay anybody. So I think this is the right way to do it. Appeal, talk to the president. By the time the senator comes back, he understands this is the way the members would like him to follow. He's also had the president's position on this. Whether he's correct or he's wrong, he understands he needs to be with the Senate. I think that's been done. He's coming back, and I think that should be taken for the way it is.
As much as you say it's an internal affair, it's a family affair, the allegations affect the entire country. The allegations were strong enough to warrant a suspension, and it was made public to the Nigerian people. Are you satisfied with the response that has been given by the Senate so far? Has the matter, in your view, been satisfactorily addressed, the allegation, I mean?
No, it's not been satisfactorily addressed. But then you'll ask yourself, what happened with the previous presidencies? This happened through the Buhari years, and we never did anything. No matter how we complained, we didn't get anything out of it. If you look at what Ahmed Lawal did, you will know that Senator Akpabio is like a saint. So I think it's a Senate way. So you just follow precedents and find ways to deal with it. Have we had this before? Yes. Have we dealt with it before? Yes. How did you do that? You follow the same strategy, and then you're probably going to get the same results. And that's what we followed right now. So let's politely nudge Akpabio and his colleagues towards a peaceful resolution like we've had before. I think that's the best way for the country.
Katch, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.